So super important. If you'd like a bump in the earning from your own miner, you'll need to submit 5 addresses. Can all be done for free as well, but you will go to the Helium Track app, which is on the menu on the left, second one down. Then you will log in to Helium Track, and you'll be able to put in 5 different addresses. Doing that will give you a 10% boost in the earning for your miner. If somebody does not, so you want to be sure that all of your affiliates do this. If somebody, any of your affiliates that sign up, reserve a hotspot for free, they submit 5 different addresses. The reason they're doing this, they want people submitting different addresses so they can get an idea of what addresses are going to earn more than others. You might find that your Uncle Bob, his address that you happen to just submit, all of a sudden his is going to crush it in the earnings. Now you're going to reach out and talk to Uncle Bob, and maybe Uncle Bob will sign up, or at least allow him to put your hotspot at his house so it earns the most. So I love the way that they did this. It was actually brilliant. It's going to get people placing their miners in the optimum placements to receive the most amount of helium possible. All right, so you click on Plan a Hotspot, and then you would enter the location and address. As you can pick your friend's address, family member's address, your bank, your grocery store. Just come up with 5 addresses, put 5 addresses in there, and as he just putting one in here now, and it'll do an assessment on what it will earn for you. Now, if you live in a really remote area that may not earn the best, what Helium's going to do is they're say, hey, your address doesn't quite qualify for us to send you a hotspot. There's 2 options you can do. Number one, you can say, okay, it's cool. I don't need a hotspot at my address. I can still sign other affiliates up that have good hotspot addresses and refer them and receive those overrides. No problem. The amount of money you'll make on your hotspot is going to be pennies compared to all the money that you make on the overrides from the affiliates anyway. So we're talking nickels and dimes here. But another option, if you're like, no, I really want a hotspot in my location, then you have the option of, I don't know, talk to some of your neighbors. Not the very next door neighbor. If your neighbor lives at least like 900 feet or 300 meters away from yours, you want them kind of spread out within 1 kilometer range is the best and ideal. Talk to them, and if you submit at least 3 addresses, then they'll say, okay, now these 3 addresses are going to score well based on sending 3 hubs to those addresses. That we will approve and send those hotspots out. So a little bit of extra work to do that, but worth it in the end. You want to stay focused on the affiliates. Find 1,000 people with great addresses and sign them all up. That'll be your best bet. So there's the EJ, click the plan. Okay, so did it enter it in there for you?
So your hotspot was planned, and so now it's here.
So once you have your address submitted, you'll see there EJ's run the Hotspot Intelligence. You see he's got 1 out of 5 credits there, so he's submitted 1 address so far. Again, be sure to all your affiliates and yourself submit 5. He runs the intelligence on this, and it tells you the approximate earnings of what it'll do. What does that one say?
1.22
per
day.
Per day. Okay, cool. I was like 1.2 per month. I was like, ooh, that's not
Oh,
good.
yeah. 24 hours.
No, yeah, 1.2 a day. Cool. Yep. So again, submit 5 addresses. Pretty simple. If you want to be able to submit more addresses, there is an annual user fee for this one. It's like $2.99, I believe it is, right now, and you could submit unlimited addresses. But you can sign up for that for free, submit your 5 addresses for free, and that qualifies you for the 10% bump in earnings on your own personal miner. So